Hello, hello! Welcome everyone to It's a Trap. I am Phoenix61, your host for this evening. We are playing World of Warships Legends like we've done so many days before this one. We are rocking the Renown tonight. This is along our newer British tech tree battleships, right? So get some torps, those are fun. This is the one following the Tiger. So we had a good game here. I just I hadn't I put off doing this video because we were kind of working our way through the tech tree and we're up to the Hawks. We're trying to get to the Duncan to do videos on with the Duncan, right? Because that's a fun one, the tier 8. But yeah, so here's our tier 5. Little lonely slummeted in the tier 5. It's always nice, some of these, like, you know, like, I feel like tier 5 is like a lower tier now, but it's really, I mean, it's really not. It's kind of a good money-making tier, you know? And always fun. You always have a good mix of players in tier, you know, in these, like, mid-tiers, right? But what's nice, one thing I do like is the one on the lower tiers, you get these, like, condensed map sizes, you know, so it kind of mixes the game up a little bit. I kind of, like, if anything, I wish there were more maps, right? I wish there were more maps planned because I'm getting sick of all the maps, every single one of them. So it's a little bit of a mix-up, right? When you get this like shrunk down version of this one, right? So we'll come in by this island here to kind of keep some cover. Obviously, just, you know, it's always a struggle. If you're gonna press forward, don't do it out in the open, right? And then you're gonna be the first one spotted, and if you're the lead ship, like literally everyone on the enemy team is going to shoot you because you're probably going to be the only one they can shoot, or you're going to be the closest and like that's an easy target. So because we're moving in away from, you can see in the mini map, we are the closest battleship to the enemy team, right? I imagine getting spotted is going to be bad for us. Lots of people are going to want to shoot us, so we're using cover, right? So kind of only the people on this this B side that the red team already has are gonna pick on us, right? So smoke screen, destroyer in front of us, they were coming out being aggressive too, so we'll back away from that. And it was a good thing we slowed down by this island too, otherwise we probably would have gotten just quickly taken out, right? By that destroyer. Between the destroyer and the two battleships that are already spotted and whatever else happens to show up as we get our butts kicked, right? So always smart to play a little bit conservative in the beginning of the game. So this T61 is going to stick his nose out. So it's a good thing we've got HE loaded for these destroyers here, because now both of them are here. We can see that we've spotted both of them on the mini-map. So. But yeah, so if we keep our nose kind of pointed towards them and back away, ideally we will either minimize our risk of taking torpedo hits or completely eliminate it, you know, altogether, right? So. But we're probably keeping them from getting in and capturing our zone, right? You do get torpedoes with this boat, which is really, really awesome, but the firing angle isn't the greatest, so I have no chance of, without putting myself at huge risk, I can't turn enough to dump torpedoes in towards the zone, right? See if we can finish this guy off, that'd be nice. Oh, come on. One hit. Really? Somebody else can finish him. Come on. He needs to be sneezed on. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Many thanks.
We're getting rid of him now. One more destroyer, and then we're scotch-free after that, right? No one can stop us. Alright, so if our destroyer is going to keep their destroyer spotted, we'll see if we can't sneak around this island enough to get help get shots on him, right? Somebody's picking him up. Maybe he fired his guns. So maybe, Minakaze, maybe we can finish him off here. Come on, get rid of this island. Alright, we knew the front guns were already cleared. I wasn't sure about the back guns, but we were going to take that shot no matter what anyway. Alright, now half their team is clustered behind this island on the other side of B here. You do have to kind of win this with this condensed map. You can see over at A is getting capped. It looks like there's a cruiser in the zone. If you're looking at the mini map, and then yeah, so yeah, there's a Dallas over there. So we could potentially get shots over there if we don't have anything on this side, but more importantly, you don't want to get wasted by a shot from across the map from somebody else shooting at you, right? So it's always smart to just either take a peek over there and just see, you know, like make sure like they're not eyeing you up, right? So 4 torpedoes on this, 4 launchers. Each one has 1 torpedo, right? But it's kind of nice. Like it's something. I mean, something's better than nothing, but. I feel like a torpedo launcher gets incapacitated. It's only 1 of the 4 torpedoes that you can launch. It's kind of a nice way. It's kind of the silver lining, right? And then, yeah, as we're getting closer, I like to save some, right? See if we can't finish off this Fuso. Oh, somebody else got him. I think the range is like 6 kilometers. Might not be able to reach that California since he's moving away. We'll turn in here, though. We've got plenty of support from our team. These 2 battleships, like, if it was just me and these 2 battleships, I'd probably get my butt kicked, but if you're looking at the mini-map, we've got 2 battleships on our team that are taking a nice long stroll around the outside of the map, but then we've got this destroyer support here, too. So we'll press in towards these guys, be a little bit more aggressive, and then here you can kind of see like Texas is even looking at us, so we'll take advantage of that and just dump some torps this way. And then yeah, California is not looking at us either, right? So we'll send 2 for each, you guys. Well, you can share. See what happens here, but that's a huge advantage of just making, you know, seeing who the enemies are looking at, and then take advantage of it if they're not looking at you, right? So that worked out for us really well. There's also just the, you know, they're 2 battleships, the American battleships. You're gonna have slower reloads, all that other fun stuff. So we get our 2nd kill with one of those torpedoes on that Texas. California manages to dodge, and then yeah, somebody else finishes him off, right? So we're actually going to head towards the A cap and not worry about the B cap at the moment. There are 4 ships behind us that could very easily stroll their way through the zone here and pick that zone up. But as you can see, like, game momentum is definitely going in our favor here. They only have 4 ships left to our. We still have 8, right? So. But we are, again, the lead ship, so we need to be a little bit careful and not, you know, so we're going to use this island right in front of us basically to have some cover, so not everybody can shoot us all at the same time, right? And if this Dallas comes out broadside to us, he's going to get smoked by guns. So yeah, we'll slow down so we can get the shot on him. But yeah, as you can see, like, yeah, we weren't even spotted for a second there. We'll send a torpedo just in case he turns this way, which I doubt he will, but yeah, so we're going to get this. Boosh, Citadel, destroyed. That puts us up to 3. 50,000 damage on here thus far. More to come. Alright, so we'll use the damage con to put this fire out, and then actually it's kind of, you know, we're going to take it a little slow here, right? So, I kind of want my team to, like, catch up to us, right? Like, it's not just, otherwise, like, we're gonna win this game, right? But like, if you want to get everything you can out of it, right, like let your team catch up so that they can take some of the fire too as well, right? So it's not just pointless. Otherwise, if I stick my nose out, all 3 of these remaining ships are gonna gang up on me, and then we'll go down pretty quick, probably, right? Alright, so engine boost, let's get around this corner. That California's not going to be able to hit us since he just ducked behind that island, but I'm kind of curious what's inside the zone here on the other side. And we're not even spotted here, so I'm kind of curious where they even went. But we'll press into the zone. Why not? YOLO! Oh, there he is. Cruiser. Ooh, we're going to slow down here, so we're hitting the brakes full reverse so we can get this shot off, and we're kind of let auto aim do a little bit of the work for us there, just because he's not going to suspect it when bullets fly are timed perfectly as he comes around the corner. That puts us up to 4 kills. There's 2 ships left. We can get a Kraken out of this, right? That Baron's got a lot of health, though. That's problematic for Kraken situations. Alright, so what I'd like to do is we'll be able to shoot that Baron as we kind of move away, and then we'll come and eye up this California, because he's going to be focused on this other battleship that's right in front of him, right? So we'll head towards California, and we'll shoot at the Baron. And then if we get close enough to California, we can either ram him for the Kraken. You know I always love a good ram. There, we popped the Confederate. But yes, always love a good ram for the ending. But yeah, otherwise we'll see if we can't torpedo him. So here's a scenario where, like, you know, I'm looking to see where he's looking at, and then he also just fired his guns too. So even if he turns this way, we got enough time to... yeah, he's gonna be dead before these torpedoes get there. We might as well fire our guns. But you know, ideally, I was like, okay, if he's hyper focused on the there's our Kraken for the win. He's hyper focused on the other battleship, right? So he's not looking at us. So I can safely turn away, at least for a moment, to get those torpedoes off. But yeah, he just got smoked. He of course was the last guy alive. So that puts us at second place. Like I said, that's kind of a low amount of damage, and then of course we didn't get that. We avoided capturing the zone, right? Because we were selfish and wanted to, you know, press forward and get our Kraken, right? But yeah, so we could have got more XP probably from capturing that zone, if anything. And then of course we're using Charles Madden as our commander here. There was a when this tech tree of British battleships released. Somewhat recently, there was a commander you could get from like a calendar event, and I think he's probably more suited for these ships, but we didn't do that. I didn't play every single day like you're supposed to, and then I wasn't willing to spend doubloons to finish off unlocking that commander. So we're using Charles Madden. Here's kind of how we have him set up a little bit. AP and defensive, kind of friendly is kind of what I went with my build. Having the extra repair party charge is always a welcome thing for British battleships, since you have pretty decent heals, right? So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, only if you enjoyed it, okay? And then make sure to subscribe to the channel too. We are trying to do World of Warships videos, at least one every single day. If something cool happens in my life, we send a second one out, or, you know, if there's something going on. But yes. Thanks for watching all the way through. Until next time.